guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I am starting kind of a new series, kind of not, but basically what I wanted to do was start sharing my top 5 of insert subject matter here with you, and obviously fashion subject matter. So today's video are my top 5 favorite coats. So the reason I wanted to start with talking about my top 5 favorite coats is, well, it's winter. So it's winter somewhere. It's not really winter here in Phoenix. It's lovely out. But I wanted to talk to you guys especially about the power of coats and how they can really change the entire vibe of an outfit. So you'll notice when I get to the try on portion that I am wearing a plain black turtleneck and plain jeans because I wanted to give you guys kind of a base silhouette that you can really see how a coat can change the entire aesthetic of an outfit. So I have 5 coats to show you, ranging from kind of super structured all the way to loose and flowy to a little trendy. So let's just jump right into it. All of these jackets are really different styles, and I think that depending on your aesthetic, it's something I feel like every girl should have in their wardrobe. So I'm going to start off with the basic cropped moto jacket. This one I have here is from the Target Who What Wear line. And I really love this because I feel like it's just the quintessential cool girl jacket. It goes with everything. So we've seen it styled online with something as girly as like a tutu and a, maxi skirt, all the way to something like I've got on now, which is like a really classic kind of old school but timeless, I like to call it, look. I love a crop length, especially on a pear shape, because I feel like it balances out the hips really nicely. If you're an apple shape, maybe if you don't like a crop jacket, go with something a little waist length or hip length. That'll probably be a little bit better for you. But I really love a crop length because even if you're not super curvy, it'll help create a curve because it draws the line kind of higher up and makes the body kind of look like this. So I really love this one. The one that I'm wearing, like I said, is from Target. It's from the Who What Wear line from last year. But moto jackets are available everywhere all the time. They come in different colors. Leisha, who I work with here, has a burgundy suede one, which is actually really beautiful. So you can get a myriad of different textures and stuff, but I feel like I could not live without a cropped moto jacket. I think I've got about 3 or 4 of them now, and I just cannot get enough of them. I find a reason to wear all of them. So this is absolutely my number one. I'm gonna start with like my favorite thing, and this is going to be it. It's a cropped moto leather jacket. This next jacket might be a little weird for you guys, especially if you're not really super into fashion, but there's nothing I love more in my life than military style jackets and detailing on basically anything, pants, tops, jackets. And this one from Simply Be is probably my favorite jacket that I bought in 2016. This is just to die for. It's navy with gold hardware kind of running down. It has gold piping, a gold detail on the back, but what really makes it special for me is the patches on the front. So when it's open, I'm just checking the viewfinder, guys, sorry. So the patches here on the front really make this really special. It also has sailor styling detailing on the sleeves. I wear this all the time. It also kind of has a little bit of a moto vibe to it with the off-center asymmetric zip, but is really, really flattering and goes with a lot more than I thought it would. I've worn it with bodycons, I wear it with jeans and a t-shirt, and it's really, really versatile. So for someone who's looking for a jacket that's a little bit different, that wants more of a kind of a structured vibe or likes that military aesthetic, this is going to be it. I can see this even working with like harem pants, and I know harem pants, if you have a pair, you know they're notoriously hard to style, but I feel like that juxtaposition of the flowiness of the harem pant with the structure of a military jacket can actually look really cool. So this is definitely on my top 5 favorite jackets of all time. I just cannot get enough of this military vibe, like cannot get enough of it. If they made it in a baby pink, I'd wear it in the spring. Like it's everything. The next jacket that I have for you guys is a trench coat, which we all know and have probably a million trench coats in our closet. But what I like about this one in particular is it's a kind of a different take on a trench coat. So this one is by Lavish Alice, and it is in a striped pattern, which I really like. And you'll have to forgive me, I accidentally ordered this a size too big. So it needs some tailoring. But I really like this because it's got that same vibe of a trench coat. It's got the length of a trench coat, but what it does with the stripe is add something to girls who don't like to wear a lot of pattern on them but want something a little bit different. I also especially love the draping of this one, especially in the back. I think it kind of, instead of looking like rain guards, which are basically the top kind of cape part of a trench coat, it's got more of a feminine kind of floaty vibe to it. It's just really different. I like the casualness of the tie waist instead of a typical belt, which is what you usually get with a trench coat. So it's just a really fun, different kind of vibe. So if you have a trench coat or you like the trench coat vibe, but you want something a little different, look for little details like the draping, the finishings on the sleeves, the tie belt being more of a tie as opposed to an actual belt that you would put through the holes and stuff. You can tie this like I do, or you can loop it through the D-rings and tie it that way. So I really like a modern take on a trench coat. Again, this one is from Lavish Alice. I believe I got this from Simply Be. Everything that I have, I will link down below. If I can't find it, I will definitely provide alternatives for you guys. City Chic is another company that does alternatives to trench coats really well. I personally really love this, and I think when you know, as we're looking at the full body shots, this is kind of a love it or hate it jacket. I get that, but for me, this is just hands down one of my favorite ones. Everything in 2016 was about the bomber jacket. From the start, from like January 2016 all the way to December, everyone was bomber jackets all the time, and I was definitely victim to the trend. So I have one to show you guys here, and I do want to mention something about bomber jackets. I think a lot of people buy bomber jackets and then they don't realize how they are very I don't want to say that you lose your, I don't want to say that like they make you look bigger, but you definitely lose your shape in them, especially if you're an hourglass or a pear shape. They do add bulk to the upper part of the body. That being said, if you're an apple shape or a rectangle, this actually will work really well with you because it'll skim the body instead of taking away your shape and create more of a shape actually by the waist or the hip length of it. So this one that I'm putting on here is from ASOS. I believe you guys have seen this before. This is my favorite bomber of the year. Do not like it with this turtleneck, but we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, a rose gold sequin bomber. I believe I bought this back in August, and I wear it a lot. Actually, just kind of wear it around when I need like a light layer to put on. If you live on the West Coast, this is definitely like your going out jacket versus something heavier on the East Coast. You know, you guys are still stuck with those puffer jackets. I know, it's awful. I have a couple of these sequin jackets. I'm gonna link a couple different ones below. I really like the sequin vibe on a bomber because I think it elevates it and makes it a little more interesting. But you can definitely go with a classic pink one or black or olive green. I'm kind of looking over there at my rack. I have a couple different ones. And if you guys want to see like my top 5 favorite bombers, just let me know and I can do that as well. Because I do have a couple, but you'll notice in the full body shot set, I do lose my shape in them because they are just a big hangy jacket and they're not really shape defining and stuff, but they are certainly fun to wear. And if you're into the athleisure vibe, then bombers are an absolute must have. I don't know if they're going to carry too far into 2017, so get you one on sale if you want to hang on the trend. But otherwise, yeah, I think I'm going to be wearing this for a while just because I like all the sequins, you guys. It's super fun. And the last jacket I wanted to tell you guys about is a faux fur jacket. I don't think I can make a jacket or outerwear video without talking about faux fur. This one is from Simply Be. I believe this is from last year. I want to see if it was even, was it early 2016, late 2015? You can still get these kind of jackets just about anywhere, but it's just a leopard print faux fur jacket. It's just luxurious, it's flashy, it's fancy, it takes your jeans and t-shirt to a whole new level. They're just really fun to wear and they're really, really cozy. This is another like love it or hate it style. I feel like if you have any like affinity for vintage fashion at all, that you know the longevity and beauty that is a faux fur leopard jacket. I wear this one more than I probably should because it's like 70 degrees, but I just like it. It's just, oh, they're just so fun to wear. I feel like they're like tutus. Like everyone hates them until they put one on and then they're like, oh my God, why don't I wear these all the time? Because they make you happy. They're just really, really lovely. Okay guys, so that is it for my very first top 5 video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any requests for specific like top 5 jeans, top 5 bomber jackets, top 5 whatever, just let me know down in the comments below and I'll make sure to film you. I'm gonna try and do one a week. This week should be really cool. We're gonna have a special collab on Wednesday, and then I think we might have an inside the dressing room on Friday, or we're gonna try and move some things around to make things work. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful 2017 so far. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!